Netflix, Google, Microsoft, three of the most valuable companies on the planet. When they chose a partner to help build the future of creative technology, they chose a program anchored in Bath, a city of 100,000 people, better known for Roman ruins and Regency drama than artificial intelligence. So why here? The answer is 2,000 years in the making. In 70 AD, the Romans built something remarkable here. Not just a bathhouse, a gathering place for the entire empire. Generals, merchants, emperors. Decisions that shaped the ancient world were made in these waters. They understood something that still holds. Put the right people in the right environment, remove hierarchy, and something different happens in the conversation. Fast forward to the 1700s. Beau Nash turns Bath into Britain's most fashionable city, essentially inventing modern social networking. Structured settings where aristocrats and merchants mixed as equals. Jane Austen lived here from 1801 to 1805. Both Northanger Abbey and Persuasion are set here. The assembly rooms, where reputations were made and futures decided, are depicted as the engine of Georgian social life. Bath has always understood the power of the right room, which brings us to MyWorld, a £30 million programme from UK Research and Innovation, with £16 million more from 30 partners, including the BBC, Aardman, BT and 4 universities. Challenge partners include Netflix, Google, Microsoft and AWS. At its heart is CAMERA, the University of Bath's research centre for performance capture, virtual production and AI creative tools. Already working with 20 global partners before MyWorld existed. Now building the technical infrastructure that will define how the next generation of stories get made. Distortion Creative Group, in partnership with CAMERA, is pioneering volumetric capture for virtual production, an R&D gap the entire industry needs filling. A deliberate ecosystem building infrastructure for what storytelling becomes next. But creative technology is only part of the story. Bath's universities have spent decades building something broader, a culture of turning serious research into serious companies. The University of Bath is a founding member of Set Squared, a partnership between 5 leading UK universities that the Financial Times ranks as the #1 university startup hub in the UK and Ireland. In 2024 alone, spin-outs from the partnership raised £273 million in investment, double the previous year. What does that look like in practice? NatureBeads developed biodegradable microspheres to replace microplastics, raising £7.8 million. And Silitech makes vaccines stable at room temperature, eliminating the cold chain problem that costs lives in the developing world. Bath Spa University co-leads MyWorld's experimental production strand, where a music producer and a computer scientist work in the same room on something neither can define yet. Engineering rigor and creative experimentation. Most places have one. Bath has both. Britain's only city with dual UNESCO World Heritage status. The same waters the Romans engineered for connection are still flowing. Thermae Bath Spa sits directly above the original Roman source. 75 minutes from London, consistently ranked among the UK's best cities to live, a food scene, cultural calendar and architecture that shapes how people think. For founders and executives, Bath offers something harder to find, the clarity that comes from stepping out of the noise. The Romans knew it. Beau Nash built a city on it. From Roman generals in thermal waters to Georgian entrepreneurs engineering the world's first networking infrastructure, to AI researchers building the future of storytelling, Bath has never been content to be a backdrop. Netflix, Google and Microsoft didn't choose this region by accident. Neither does anyone who understands what this city has quietly been building for 2,000 years.